So, let's talk about a new deck we're going to try out today. We just built this. Jeskai Black is back. For those who don't know, back when we could play Dig Through Time, Mantis Rider, and Crackling Doom. You know, we've upped the curve since then, but we do have our own little Dig Through Time with Consult the Star Charts. We're playing Lightning Helix. But yeah, basically the black is only for inevitable defeat. It's part of our win condition. As you can see, we are playing just 4 creatures. And we also have teachings. But yeah, inevitable defeat is a card that's pretty good in this format right now. Exiling is very important. Non-land permanent, so you can do whatever you want there. Can't be countered, and then also its controller loses 3 and you gain 3 life, which helps out a lot with Jeskai Revelation and Lightning Helix. We have access to a ton of burn, and that's how we're killing our opponents. So let's go through the deck and talk about each card real quick. We got 3 steps ahead. One of the best counters in this format. Very versatile. Can counter for just 3 mana as a cancel, or if you've got mana laying around, you can draw 2 then discard, which is really nice when you're playing 27 lands. It's really more of a 3-drop, but then we got Get Lost, you know, your go-to kill Kaido. Consult the Star Charts, the Dig Through Time of this deck. No More Lies, just the best 2-mana counter that we can play, like the Catch-All. You can play Negate or Disdainful Stroke, but those cards, you know, they could just play the other one. So No More Lies, best early game counter there. Lightning Helix, a nice way to mitigate our very expensive mana base, and by expensive I mean costs a lot of life. So we've got Lightning Helix, Inevitable Defeat, and Revelation to gain back our life. But yeah, Helix, very, very important card. Also sometimes goes to the face. Nice to pair up when you have some prowess tokens as well. But yeah, Lightning Helix is our removal with Get Lost. Then we got 1 of Stock Up. Threw it in there instead of a 4th Consult, just so we can, you know, not miss land drops. Play it on turn 3 or 4. Even 5 with leaving up like a No More Lies or Helix. It's just a little bit cheaper because playing Consult for using 4 mana on turn 4 to reveal like 4 cards is a lot worse than Stock Up. So, and then we got Tishana's Tidebinder as a 1 of flash creature. We'll get to that. Quantum Riddler, just as our little pet card. I mean, it's not a flash creature, but it's a nice little 2-drop. Can help you find lands, and later in the game it can draw you more cards. Also, this deck is planning on playing a ton of lands every turn, so getting to, you know, 1 or fewer cards against some sort of discard deck could be really nice. And then we can end up drawing 2 cards off of this. So it's a little card advantage here and there. And another versatile card. Marang River Regent, one of my favorite cards in this entire format. Kind of a must to put a few of them in the deck. Just a 6/7 that bounces if you can get up to 6 mana. Sometimes, I mean, this card can just win the game on its own. And yeah, draw 3 and discard for 4 mana. That's totally fine. More card advantage with Consult the Star Charts. You know, we really just want to pass the turn with 4 mana. So we have Consult and Marang River Regent to use the Coil and Catch. And then we have Final Showdown, which is a new one. Not a new card, but a new card that's seeing a card that it doesn't see play. Instant speed, destroy all creatures for 6 mana. Or you could do, for 7 mana, all creatures lose abilities and destroy all creatures. So, obviously, you know, the slowest card, but you are playing it as an instant speed, which is pretty busted against specific decks. All creatures lose abilities is also really nice. Yeah, Final Showdown is really slow, but we were going to try it, and we're going to get to why in just a second. Mystical Teachings. I don't know. I mean, this card just screams value. Screams I'm too slow for this format, but kind of awesome. And 4 mana and then 6 mana, you know, you can, when you have nothing to, you know, Regent or Consult, you just tutor up you can actually find a sweeper with mystical teachings. You can find a counter spell with Tidebinder or just a 3 steps ahead. A Lightning Helix, Inevitable Defeat, Jeskai Rev. There are a lot of options with Flash, but I didn't want to go too ham on Flash tutor targets because we're only playing 1 teachings. And yeah, it just doesn't seem worth it. Also, we can just discard it from to 3 steps ahead and Marang River Regent, get a little bit of value like way later in the game. And so it's pretty cute, and being able to grab Final Showdown is relevant. And then we got Beyond the Quiet and 2 Ultimas. Those are probably the best sweepers in this format that we have access to. We're just playing a little bit of black, so we don't have access to Deadly Lockdown or Deadly Cover Up. And so, yeah, 2 Ultimas, really nice, handles a ton of issues that this deck could potentially have, like the Wagon. Also, you have 2 Ultimas, so if you're playing against Simulacrum decks, that's pretty nice. And then Beyond the Quiet can help out against any Kona decks. So you've got kind of one of or a few of each, and then with the Final Showdown. And then the reason we're playing black, Inevitable Defeat. We are testing out to see if this is worth it to add a 4th color, but with all the Shocklands and Starting Town, maybe it is viable. You don't need that much black, you just need 1 source. And I mean, this card, if this was a Jeskai card, it would be a snap play in every Jeskai deck, in every Jeskai control deck. So very powerful, gains 3, loses 3, you know, it's part of our burn package, which is our win condition. And then we got Jeskai Revelation, which is a super powerful card. It is a bit slow. It costs 7 mana. It can be spell pierced. But if this resolves, it does a lot. And I liked playing it a lot in Jeskai Revelation. Jeskai Control, but pre-rotation, pre-bans. And it was a really fun card. I actually thought it was pretty good. But then Yuna came along and our inevitability kind of went down. And like all of a sudden, when dealing with Yuna was a bit problematic and you just couldn't really deal with it, now the format changes a little bit and maybe there's less Yuna. And this is maybe just a fine finisher, and we're trying it out. We're not saying that this deck is tier 1 or anything. We're trying it out. This is untested. We just built this. I'm not even going to talk about the mana base. It's just thrown together with Shocklands just to get enough color sources. A bunch of blue, as we can see, because double blue is the most important. Double white is next. And then we got a few, like 13 red sources and 9 black. 1 village to make our Jeskai Revelation uncounterable if we reach 9 mana. And Sideboard is also a little bit thrown in, but we're throwing it in to test it out. So we have got Authority with Split Up. We've got Duress as a nice one of to, I guess, a turn before we play Jeskai Rev. Tishana's Tidebinder when it's really, really good against like Kona decks. Overlord, you know, it's just a card against control. Cathar Commando, a teachings target, and then we can also destroy an artifact or enchantment. 2 Rest in Peace, 1 Negate, 1 Flanker, Split Up, and 2 Stoic Sphinx for against blue-white control. So that's the deck tech. Let's get to the games. You know, you can bounce cards on the stack when it gets casted, like Yuna, you know that, right? Yeah. I know. I'm aware. Just silly. I mean, we never play lands. We look better from behind. Alright, we've got a hand for sure. We've got ourselves a hand. A handy hand. Those are cool islands. Okay. Opponent just said go. I'm cool with just saying go ourselves. I mean, we are a land go deck, so. Guess who's back? See your friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Yeah, I'll let it happen. Let's give this some information. The Sultai control deck looks specifically tuned against Vivi Cauldron. Have you tried the Sultai control list? That was in the last tourney. It did surprisingly well against Vivi Cauldron matchup. Yeah, I didn't try it. I saw it. I don't know if that counts. But I did not try it. I didn't... It did look solid against maybe Vivi Cauldron, but I don't know. It felt like it was a bit too tuned for that deck, and like you have so much removal, you lose to counters, mirror, a lot of other decks. It felt very linear, with almost no win conditions too, right? Like just River Regent. Just a pile of removal and no win conditions. At least we have like win conditions. Like at least we have no creatures, but at least we go to the face and we have burn. They just had Restless Cottage, which is not enough. It's just not enough. Yeah, low-key it just died of Fountain Port. Like I said, it has weaknesses. Cottage and 6 dragons, yeah. But I don't know how much dragons count, like when everyone's playing Shoot the Sheriff and just their own removal. That's not a lot of answers in general. Let's just do the Rizzler. I could just play Riddler here. It's not even that bad. Just gets bounced. Is that bad to do? I guess just play it for 2 is okay. Leave up Tidebinder. Alright, we're doing our thing. We've got lands. We're just waiting for buying some time to find Jeskai Revs. Steamless Scholar. Steam Core Scholar. What's discarded? Nothing. Cori. I'll just Tidebinder this thing. It's fine. Opponent has 2 cards in hand we have to really worry about. Like we're so far ahead. 1 card. Just play it slow. Probably just 3 steps ahead and pay. Or sorry, not pay. 3 steps ahead and draw 2. The Winter Night Stories. Probably a little bit faster. Like we don't need to overthink everything we do here. It's not really necessary. We've got a long way to go until we actually win the game, so next turn is 5. Let's get rid of a land here. Sure. Just play Ultima next turn. Probably. Do we need to? Stock up plus Inevitable Defeat. We can also just play... Yeah, I'll just play this. I'm gonna play around random Spell Pierce. I mean that they could have drawn. They don't, but they don't have it. But still, it's fine. Doesn't matter too much. Bounce it. Okay. More card advantage, please. I want more. I want more card advantage. Riddler is pretty OP when opponent is into the flooding. I fear this is going to be a concession, no? Oh, loot. That's one way to get them back into the game, but... Jeez. Didn't expect that. It would have resolved anyways, and we would have just inevitably defeated. They would have drawn 3 cards. Not too big of a deal. Your own Riddler. Alright. Deal. Well, I have to kill this thing. No ifs and buts about it. We've got 4 mana. Yeah, I'll just play Starting Town and pass. We can just play another Inevitable Defeat. We can play Consult. I might just kill Proft here because we have removal for other stuff from Ultima. Yeah, probably just kill the Proft, right? Don't have to do it yet. Consulting for 9 feels pretty good, yeah. I mean, we're about to do it. Who is Spell Pierced? Nope, resolves. Alright, there is that. Let's just... I could have taken 1 Revelation and 1 Mistrise Village, but I mean, Consult for 9 just resolved, so I think we're fine here. They're playing double Cori Mountain, by the way. Because we milled 1. Or not milled, but we used 1. Double Cori Mountain. Interesting. Yep. Who is stopping? I was happy. Sure. Do we bounce it or kill it? Probably just bounce it. End of turn. 4 face. We'll see. I can just also Ultima. Like, it doesn't even... I think I just play Jeskai end of turn. Like, bounce Cori Mountain. Or, I don't know. Something like that. I'm not really concerned about what they're doing here. Yeah, let's bounce... Sure, let's bounce Cori Mountain and hit 4 to the face. Yeah. Could definitely kill with Jeskai Rev. Okay. Okay, so we've got... This is... We have enough mana to do... Jeskai Rev plus Inevitable Defeat, so that's 6 damage here plus lethal. Yeah, we just have lethal. Okay. Easy game. Alright, we've got some choices now. What is the worst card in this matchup? Beyond the Quiets? maybe not the best. Ultima is obviously better. Split up is probably better. Tidebinder, Negate. Rest in Peace, I don't really think we need. Yeah, Jeskai feels so good when it works out. Do we want Authority? No. Authority stops just Tursa. Yeah, it doesn't seem good. Alright, so let's do... Yeah, Rip hits Cauldron and FOMO. I mean, that's true. But none of those cards deal with Prof, is the problem. Hope that I still need you. I think you could just trim like a few of these 3 steps ahead. Probably don't need a Quantum Riddler. Negate, Consult, High Noon, Get Lost. Get Lost. I guess Get Lost does kill Vivi and Prof. And like a big Mako. Not a huge fan of Tidebinder. I'm okay leaving 1 in. I wish Mizzy's Mastery was legal. I think it's fine to... This card is probably not worth it, right? For 7 mana, just get Spell Pierced. Not worth it in this matchup, I should say. Rip hits Winternight Stories as well. Yeah, that's true. It does. Maybe it's okay to bring it in. It's not like... It's not bad, but... When you're bringing in High Noon and Rest in Peace... I don't know, your deck can kind of like just fail you if you're not drawing like actual removal. Opponent just plays like Mako, Prof, Tursa, and you just die. I don't want to overload. Overload on stuff like that, like High Noon and Rest in Peace. But you could maybe put 1 Rest in Peace. Maybe it's fine. Teachings. Red mana, land. 10 feet tall. Yeah, okay. I'll take it. 10 feet tall. Yeah, you have to be careful, Buddha. You can't just play like full Rest in Peace, 3 High Noons. Your deck just... You draw 2 of them. If you draw 2 High Noons or like 2 Rest in Peace, all of a sudden your deck just doesn't do anything. And Proft is a card that is just so good against us. It does so much damage. Just gotta be a little careful. But maybe 2 Rest in Peace is still fine. Great. So next turn we can just Inevitable defeat the Vivi. Right, High Noon is nice, it works with the burn plan, and it works really well with Jeskai Rev. I do like that. Mountain or forest. Alright. 10 feet tall. I don't know. I could just do it now. I could also just not do it in teachings. So what are we in teachings for? I guess it would be a consult or a get lost. Sure, I'll just kill the Vivi. That's fine. Final Showdown. I actually boarded it out because I'm a loosey-goosey. But it would be 6 mana anyways. But yeah, we actually boarded that card out. Alright, I'll just kill Vivi. Teachings for a sweeper. I can't. Flash. Flash. We have... Alright, these are options for teachings. I could teachings for Helix. I could teachings for Consult. Tidebinder, another defeat. Jeskai Rev, 3 steps ahead, and a get lost. Negate. But yeah, we took out Final Showdown, which may have been a mistake. I think I killed a Mako. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Vivi doesn't do that much here, right? When we have High Noon in play. Like, they can't even use it once they play FOMO. Well, Archive doesn't do that much if we're teaching, so let's just play this tap land and pass. Finally lands I wanted. I'll just teachings for another defeat, probably. Probably. Yo, rise of the rocket of the moon. They have loot, so their mana is relevant. With Vivi, yes, but not if they're only casting just loot, right? Because of High Noon. They just said go. They're gonna use Soulstone or something. If you don't counter this, then then I just grab defeat, yeah. Okay. Might have to kill the FOMO now. A Braid only kills artifacts, right? No, it 3 damage or artifacts. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably kill FOMO or just kill whatever FOMO targets. Like if Soulstone, this says non-land or just says creature? It does say non-land. Okay. So I'll probably kill FOMO then before it attacks. Does it kill? It does not kill enchantments. It only kills artifacts. Yeah, damage or artifacts. Oh, right. It doesn't need to target Soulstone. It just has... Yeah, so we just kill the FOMO. Of course. Good points. Man, Vivi is just not getting killed, eh? Alright, we take 5 here. Praise God, yo. It's a little scary. Ral, yeah. Ral is scary. We go to 5. Made Vivi into a cuck. I mean, Vivi is still killing us though. Like we're going on a 5, and if they have a counter here, we die. We have to bounce Vivi, or I mean, I have to pay 2 here. I think pass. Maybe make an upkeep stop. Okay, no upkeep stop. I was hoping they'd play a spell. They did not. I mean, we just died of Spell Pierce then. Second Spell Pierce number 2. Angela. Let's deal. Let's bounce Vivi. 4 to Soulstone and die to Spell Pierce. Yeah. Alright. When you want to stop before their untap stage, well, they have 2 mana. If they play a spell like main phase, then I can respond Jeskai and they can't counter. So there is a chance it works better for me. Like if they have the counter anyways, we die. Even like they already had mana up regardless to counter. So there is a chance it made them a little bit weaker. And Mystic Teachings is a dog. I think what we do is we take out Teachings, bring in Rest in Peace, and just have a little bit, maybe bring back the no, I guess Showdown doesn't make much sense. Overlord, 3 steps. Honestly, all of those are fine. We have a lot of removal here. Seeing Ral, we might want more Tishanas. Tishana is just a creature that gets a little stuck though when you have like Ultimas and split up, but it's only 2. Put the 1 Duress. Could do Duress, yeah. Helix, stock up, split up. I mean, everything makes sense here. It might just be like a trim of a Revelation because they have Spell Pierce, and just take out the Duress because we're on the play and we have 3 steps. I don't really want another Tishana. I'll bring in 1 Tishana's Tidebinder. Or leave it in, I mean. Hey, I've been playing your Conadit list. Having so much fun and actually good win rate in Mythic. Cheers. Yeah, cheers, Dandy. It's a good deck. Alright. Sure. Need some removals, but High Noon is helpful. I will probably leave up Negate for Prof, though. Not under any pressure to play High Noon just yet. It's always hard to know if they board out all their Tishana removal. Even if they did... Even if they didn't, I don't think it's that necessary or relevant. Alright. Look at this mana base, it's so clean. Cauldron. Deal. Alright. Yeah, sure. This reminds me a little bit of Cruel deck from 10 years ago. It reminds me of like Sphinx's Revelation. But I mean, this card is way better, but yeah. You think you're cooler than me. Alright, so let's see what they discard. Winter Night Stories. Play Island. Alright. You think you're cooler than me. This list may be better than Jeskai Shiko due to Cauldron being everywhere. Yeah. It definitely is better against Cauldron. Playing Inevitable Defeat as an answer. And playing... What am I doing, by the way? I'm grabbing a land for sure. Probably just 2 lands. And then, yeah, just grabbing 2 lands there is fine. Yeah, but also, it just seems way better against actual Vivi Cauldron decks. Because you have Exile card. Vigilance is kind of nice with this, because whatever they play will also die. Just pass turn. Inevitable Defeat is a fantastic Magic card. It's just in Mardu colors, which is an awful... awful... What are they gonna do to us if we do... I mean, we could just let this resolve. Okay. You probably are, you think you're cooler than me. 4 mana available. Which is basically just Lightning Helix on the FOMO. But you have to do it after. Oh, no Vivi. Yep. I mean, I don't even think I do Lightning Helix anymore because we just play Split Up. So we just let it happen. Okay. The question is if I want to play Consult and grab Split Up in like another card. Probably. Maybe Ultima would be better. Yeah. Helix the face? Nah, that doesn't seem very necessary. I'll just Consult here. Would be nice if we find like a Consult plus, if I can use my mouse. The third. Definitely grabbing split up. River Regent and List Land is also pretty nice. Yeah, I think I like the village here. Dragon is huge. Dragon is pretty big, but it's not necessary when you already have Revelation in like 2 turns. You know, like here we just go... I guess I'll attack. Try no our ways. Block me. Get helixed. Alright, sure. You got me. I'll take one, play Sacred Foundry here. Are we? If I die before I wake. Alright, so we're gonna take 6 here probably. But if I die, yep, we get lost the Tursa. Ooh. This is another thing. Village is really good with in this situation, because we can just play Rest in Peace here for free and then get lost. They can counter this, I guess, if they want. They have to have Negate for it. Doesn't even do that much, so. Oh, you. And now I can just do uncounterable get lost on the Tursa. Pass turn. If I die before I wait. Alright. Yeah, better to just do uncounterable and get lost the Tursa. Yep. My grave. Anyway. Okay. So I have to deal 4 damage to Soulstone now. And bounce. I don't know, something. Yeah, definitely Jeskai on our turn. For sure. Also, we already have 7 mana, so just do it now. This is tapped. No, they have on island. Anything I want to bounce? Map? Starting town? Alright, I guess they bounce starting town. That's fine. Deal. Deal. Looks like we're gonna beat the best deck in the format. By a country mile. It's the best deck in the format by a country mile. Run it back. Definitely gonna run it back. Don't jinx it? Okay, fine. I won't jinx it. I'll just bounce this thing. You fill me up, you fill me up. Don't really need to give it on uncounterable. Although that tapping was horrible. It's okay, but that was not good tapping. Just play get lost, I guess. Whatever they do, we just let happen and can get lost. I mentioned the auto tapper. Yeah, I didn't. I figured there's no way, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. I just get lost this and. No, Vivi's not doing much except blocking as a 1/3. But Get Lost isn't doing much either, to be fair. I mean, they're just dead, right? Fill me up. We have super lethal, yeah. You fill me up, you fill me up. We have lethal in like 4 different ways. We can do whatever we want. We have lethal in like 10 different ways at this point. You know you're gonna soul. Turn around, you sure are. Pop High Noon, please? Well, okay, if you insist. To counter the Into the Flood. Spell Pierce, the Lightning Helix. No more lies, the Into the Flood. Into the Spell Pierce. You could just pay whatever. She's the could just cuss other Helix too. Yes, we could do a million things. I mean, they're dead in because they're also taking 5, right? Off the High Noon. Would even Interrupter be worth in this deck? Probably not. Interrupter would be a fine card if your opponent didn't play Torches, but because they do play Torches or Burst Linings or, you know, whatever tragic trajectory, it makes your opponent's cards way worse, which is very important when you're playing control. Interrupter's crazy good with High Noon. But we're siding it in, not main decking it. I don't even think I would side it in. Sure. Like, why is Interrupter better than just playing, I don't know, another 3 steps ahead? I don't really see it better in any way. You don't need like the 2/2 flyer to deal some extra damage. Once you take over control of this, like once you take control of the game, it's just not necessary. No more lies on this or Helix it. Probably just Helix it. Yeah, sure. She's up there in my heart on fire. Yeah, I have seen the historic Stunlock deck. That deck is sweet, but we do not have the pieces for that deck to work, unfortunately. Like, you just need so much more. But I mean, that deck is good, and I understand what you could do with High Noon, but we could also just exile it, but whatever. I feel like inevitable defeat. What does this do? They gain 4 life and not draw a card. And it's a 4/5. I mean, I have to deal with the 4/5 eventually. Alright, I guess. And a treasure. Yeah, alright, I'll counter it. It's kind of annoying. Not a huge deal. That's good. Oh wait, sorry. I think I want to warp the Rizzler. Just more card advantage. Yeah, I was about to post the Stunlock deck. I wish it was standard level in some fashion. Is it even good, though, in... What is this? The Saboteur. Alright. Well, this is how the game ends. Very quickly from here. We could just double block if we need to. Or just take it. I'll just probably take it. It was good. I think it's gone worse. Okay. Yeah, we're talking about historic blue-white flash with like high noons. See ya. Deck is 10 out of 10, but hard lose to Eldrazi. That doesn't sound like it's 10 out of 10. I mean, Eldrazi is the best deck in the format, right? Or I guess maybe like Sorin is. Yeah, opponent has 3 lands, and we're casting Jeskai Rev. Yep, they're gonna, and more lands too. 4 lands, to be fair. Easy money, this game. Yes, yes, pump my guy. Pump my dude. Do it. It's probably going to be a concession, but... Yep. Eldrazi might be better now because of Eldrazi Temple, but if Sorin was the best... Yeah, Sorin was the best / most popular. Okay, fair. I remember it that way. But yeah, Eldrazi Temple is pretty silly. And it was already like tier 1-ish. That's it, Symmetry? You're gonna play this deck in the next... Well, help me tune it. This is like our second match. So... No, Shiko. Shiko is really good when it works, but it's just... I feel like you're just running into Cauldron in the matchup, in the most popular matchup, and you just don't need it. Also, this is just basically land go. Complete land go deck. Alright, Stoic Sphinx, Negate... Overlord, Tidebinder, maybe? Don't need Helix. Don't need all these Get Losts. Final Showdown does kill Ketra. So, and Beyond the Quiet kills it too. Ultima is not gonna kill that. And that's about it. I don't really think we need anything else. High Noon, meh. High Noon's fine. I guess they're... Okay. They're playing a bit of a weird version. They have a bunch more creatures. Clarion, Flanker, Biza, and Ketra. I still feel like I should take out Lightning Helix though. Just Beyond the Quiet is fine. Get Lost, Final Showdown. Teachings for one of those. Yeah, we're fine. Surprise no Fire Magic in the board should help the mirror matchup, which can't be great. We could play Fire Magic. We could play one of for sure. Teachings 4. Actually, that's a good point. We should play 1 Fire Magic. We had 2 at some point. We just cut it for High Noon to make space. Really want you to try Deadly Cover Up if the lands allow it. It's just too much better if you cast it with evidence. Yeah. 9 sources right now. It's not a lot of sources. Fire Magic for sure, yeah, we will have it. Definitely correct to put that in. 9 isn't even bad. I mean, it is for a double black spell. Not bad for 1. For Inevitable Defeat. It's a little psychotic for a double black spell though. Do we have ill-timed? No. No. I think you could actually play 1 fire magic in the main, by the way. I would be fine playing 1 fire magic in the main. Okay. What's our opponent up to? Sure, we'll just stock up. Final countdown. Let's grab a River Regent for next turn. And probably just a Showdown. We've got lands. Got enough lands. I don't care about this 3/3. It can hit me. It can hit us for a while. Well, the Conqueror is good against Cauldron. It's not... against us, they probably just took out all the removal and had to keep in creatures. It's probably not the best matchup for our opponent. I don't think our opponent thinks this card is good against us, you know? Did you work on the Sultai Control mill list after the YouTube deck tech? I haven't. Curious what you think about the archetype and the Sultai Control list. Yeah, I haven't worked on it. I just haven't had time. We've been spending a ton of time on Kona. Like the last 2.5 streams have just been Kona. Green-white Kona. You added 2 black surveillance. I have 11 sources, but that's because I only have 2 archive and paper, but I still don't know if that's enough. I wouldn't mind Deadly Cover-Up over Beyond the Quiet. You could do that. I'm very willing to change some stuff around. I mean, we literally threw this together and built this right before we did the deck tech, like 10 minutes before. So, I'm very open to suggestions. And that doesn't sound like a bad one. Alright. Let's Regent here. Added 2 black surveillance, sure. I do think it's important not to have a lot of tap lands, though. Don't add too many surveillance. Ride with me, see when... It's such a sweet deck, I can't think of what should change. I don't think Rizzler is that good. No, you can cut the Rizzler. Yeah, that's fine. You can definitely cut that card. This is pretty cool combo our opponent is doing, by the way. So, next turn we have Final Showdown for 6 mana, but we actually need 7 to kill Ketramos, huh? So, this might just be an Overlord here. Yeah. Impended Overlord, block 3/1. Oh, I cut 2 archive for Backstreet and Sewers. Okay. The most important colors are blue and white in this deck, so not black, but that's fine. Sphinx Forgotten Lore playable in a shell like this? It could be. Could look into that. Alright, so Saboteurs. Look at the Consult. We might even want like a few exercise. Consult over stock up. I mean, we were playing a bunch of that, right? So next turn. 6 mana. Destroy all creatures for 6 mana. And then all creatures lose abilities for 7. And then choose a creature you control against indestructible for 8. Okay. Oh, stay away, I need you. Yeah, probably just pass the turn here and like 3 steps or Tishana or something. If you're cutting all white sweepers, you could cut on white sources since you don't play any white cards. Yeah. Right. I mean, but I think you would want to play Ultima anyways. Getting Wrath on your own turn feels messed up. It is messed up. I used to be one of the best things to do back when like 3 mana Teferi was a thing. It's pretty screwed up. Go away. You need triple white for this, right? Oh no, just yeah, you do need triple white. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have it, but I mean, should I just take 8, go to 3? Or I guess not even, sorry, not take 8, I just block the Conqueror. Yeah, I just block the Conqueror. Take 5. Oh, stay away, I need my... Alright. Okay, opponent has 2 cards in hand. So next turn, we are gonna discard. If I use Consult, is that worth it? Probably not. We only have 1 basic in our deck, by the way. So double demo field. Oh my god, no! 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 Oh, 7. Might have to play another basic. I think I'm gonna search, but yep. I can Tishana it, but then I can't. I need to showdown here. It's fine. I could bounce it with Revelation, I know. But now that they know, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna demo field? Another one? Yeah, they are. Now I might Tishana it, but problem is we're at 6 life. And if this gets to attack, so Tishana, and then we have 4 mana up. We go to 1. We have to counter. Showdown does kill Moose. You can give it lose abilities. Indestructible is an ability. I'm just gonna do it. Screw it. We'll figure out a way to get... I mean, we have like 5 lands and then 6 lands anyways, so whatever. Can consult. Also, Overlord's coming next turn, and I can 3 steps ahead and copy. We're not dealing with much anyways. Yeah, this is fine. It's not like they have recurring... It's not like they have the recurring demo field. Just sucks we drew the plains the 1 turn they're about to go and do it. Frickin' plains. Okay. Thought I queued for standard, then I get Stone Rain, turn 3, realize I had a mistake. I made a mistake. Whoops. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Yeah, I've done that before. Accidental. Oops, no basics in my deck. I mean, we did that with Wagon the other day. Nice, good match, good match. Okay, let's see if we want to change anything. So we definitely want to add Fire Magic. It might even be to the main deck. Links can wreck you. Yeah, I mean we have counters for links, but yes, I agree. We probably need, have you considered Elspeth? Destruction Like we need basics. I don't know, Anchorage is decent even if we only need it as a blocker sometimes. Don't you give people crap for playing Foundport in their 4-color decks? Of course I do, but this is not really a 4-color deck. Not really. What is this hand? Is Ultima enough? Might be. We have triple Surveillance, so I might be okay with it. We've got all our colors. That's a good draw. Temple of Enlightenment. I'm gonna be so tilted if our opponent is playing Simulacrum and I take out Ultima. I think I'm just gonna keep it and I'll just discard it to like 3 steps ahead if it's bad later on in the game. It's for sure Synth. You know it. Could just be blue-white. It's fine. Okay. We've got quite the hand of 5 tapped lands, but it's for sure Synth. Taking bets. Yes, okay. Mountain or forest? Stock up resolves. It is not Synth. It is blue-white control. And this is going to be quite the match. Okay. I will guarantee you our opponent is not going to expect just straight slam Elspeth. That's a problem. Anchorage would be good here. Yes, it would. Actually, it wouldn't. It would just not even do much. Well, this is bad. Alright. I think Soul Tide control with instants only an Assassin's Trophy might work better. I've built a version, but I missed some cards. Also is 1 color less. There was a similar one at 3. I saw that deck. That deck is just all, and we talked about it. The deck is just all removal, and I feel like it's quite weak to a lot of stuff. I mean, the deck was very, very linear, has no flexibility, just all removal spells, and it's good against Vivid Cauldron probably, but it doesn't seem like it's good against like a Foundport. A hand full of 7 drops and Wrath against the control deck is exactly where I want to be. Yeah, especially when opponent just slams Elspeth. I don't know if I want to reveal that we have red mana, because we're so dead this game. I think I don't reveal it. I think there's almost no way we win this game. Unless... I don't know. Is there any chance to win this game? Would Spicy time stop in the 75 be good? It could be fine to play 1 time stop, yeah. Bit slow, but you could do it. Alright, well, we're gonna play Final Showdown. Holy. I think he should have included some creatures with flash like the Shark and Snake and Assassin's Trophy. I didn't like him being only partially instant. Yeah, like a more flash version would make more sense. I see it too. For you. Alright, we're gonna try to kill. Destroy all creatures for 6 manas. Didn't see that coming. Then I Ultima, but I really need to draw land. Yeah, I agree, but there's a chance the Showdown's a bigger secret. No, because they can still think we're Esper, right? Like, we're still on Esper. This does not mean teachings. Oh, shit. Play land. 1000% play land, then play Ultima. I mean, look, if I somehow survive and draw 2 more lands, uncounterable triple Jeskai Revelation is gonna be a problem. This is never ultimating. I'll keep playing. I guess. I might have to reveal Helix, because I assume we're gonna reveal the Revelation this game to at least try to win, but we'll see. For you. So we're at 7 right now. We need 1 more land, which we're playing this turn, and then a land for turn. So I'm just gonna grab 2 lands here. I'll just take Sacred Foundry, I guess, so we don't take damage from each land. Alright. Okay. It's being revealed. Is New Way Forward a bad sideboard card for this? It doesn't seem like you need it. What am I bringing it in against? Yeah, I've decided to try to win this game and not save face, and like the value of them bringing, like, the way they sideboard against Jeskai, this 4-color deck, or Esper control is probably the same. Like, they'll just take out some creatures, or I don't know, some of the removal spells and bring in counters, right? So, and it will be insane if we just win with triple Jeskai Rev. I'm begging you to go out, and now here I'm without your kisses. Okay, we've got it. I'm gonna reap what I sow. I mean, did I just say go here? They've got 20 cards, yeah. You my lover and move on. Consult. So we can do 7. Now I can play Revelation without. This is at 7 though. This is at 9. Holy. Yeah, Tishana, but it's game 1. I mean, what are we bouncing? We go up to 10. We can bounce the Anchorage. We can bounce the Elspeth. Bounce the Elspeth doesn't accomplish much. Yeah, bounce the Elspeth, I guess, is fine. Then we have Helix up. Okay. I'll make a stop on our turn. And I'll let them resolve this. Bruh, just let me, please. Oh, actually, we don't. We do need to pay red. So that's actually correct. For once. Yeah, we bounce you and we deal 4 to you. And this gives us Lightning Helix for the Anchorage. And pumps. It's probably fine. Yep. Question, after yesterday's update I cannot log into match. Game keeps throwing me in main menu. Anyone have similar problems? I don't know what that issue means for you. I didn't know my way. I didn't know my way. Just take it, go to 4. Or kill 1, go to 13, go to 9. It's probably way safer. Sure. There's actually less, but still, because of the pain. Go to 8. Or they counter it, but then that's fine. Kinda. Is that fine? Hey, what's up, Neil? I didn't go my way. Didn't know my way. How have the games been today? Interesting. So far the worst matchup. I mean, that matchup we just didn't do anything though, right? Like, not a thing. It was just kind of silly. Oh man, how are we getting out of this situation? Like, is it just die to another... Attack Elspeth and bounce the 6/6, deal 4 to Elspeth. Yeah, and then we die to another Elspeth. They bounce Elspeth. I do agree we have to do that play, but it puts us pretty dead. It is kind of the only thing we can do, so. Bounce the Overlord. Deal 4 to Elspeth. Should have played a tap land this turn. For playing it this way. After combat to avoid removal. We are dead to map activation. No, they need to have another Elspeth, right? These don't have flying anymore. I mean, we might be dead to just removal, but yeah. We're dead to another Elspeth. We're dead to, obviously, a lot. Looking for you wanna be. Yeah, we are dead to map activation now. No, we're... Yeah, we are. If it hits. Okay, that's 7. Oh well. Okay. Post board. Take out some of these Ultimas. Opponent will not just slam Elspeth on turn 5 again when our hand is full of trash. Probably win. We're safe and sound. Alright, so let's take out some of these removals. I think I'll keep in one Final Showdown. Take out the Elspeth, the Helixes for now. Might bring him back in, but like, we're gonna have inevitable defeats anyways, which we never drew. High Noon, Overlord, Sphinx, Duress, Tidebinder, Negate. Flanker seems kind of meh. And I don't really think I need High Noon. Unleash the Sphinx, yep. That's what we're doing. Yep, probably fine. Triple Get Lost. I don't know if we need the Final Showdown at all, but I guess I don't. Just do bring in like one High Noon. Because High Noon can really screw with them if we have one in play and they just can't cast anything, because then if we do, we resolve a Jeskai Rev. Defeat hitting their mill artifact is huge. Yes. Yeah. No, defeat just hitting everything is the only thing it doesn't hit is archive. I'm keeping this. I mean, 6 lands against control is fine. My god. It's our 2 basics, so demo field is dead anyways. I mean, I can't. It's either I draw it or I don't. Mountain. Whatever. Keep it. But demo fields are brutal. Okay, we probably don't need that one. I gotta be very careful with the village I'm playing. We basically don't want to play it until it's turn 9. Especially because it's a threat that they're gonna want a demo field, and and then I end up you know, getting no basics. Maybe if we show them enough basics, they don't try to demo field us. Smart. The secret is to not play village and not play any land they want to demo field, you know? That's the secret. Fabled Passage in blue-white. We gotta play a little bit faster, probably. Like, we're down a game in a blue-white control mirror. So, let's do that. Maybe I should have played the village here. Because there isn't a fountain, a demo field just yet. Opponent didn't found port, by the way. Was that a mistake, or was that because they're scared of Jeskai Rev? I think it's because they're scared of Jeskai Rev. Which means they have counters. Yeah. Just play Archive then. Ooh. Value. Value! Control matches are so meh. I enjoy them. I don't enjoy, like, when you're missing land drops and your opponent plays a bunch of land drops, but if we're both doing this, I think there's a lot of play here. Like, even though we haven't done anything, we had options. One sec, what am I doing here? Elspeth, just inevitable defeating it. Okay. I like watching paint dry. I miss casting Sphinx's Rev for 10. You don't need to do it anymore, you have Jeskai Rev though. It's unnecessary, buddy. Also, last game, like, we just had inevitable defeat and 3 get lost, but it's just we never drew it. Uncounterable, kill Elspeth. Yes, opponent has 3 steps, I agree. Which is why I'm gonna play Village. It's land number 9. The golden number 9. Pass turn. Yeah. People forgot about can't be countered? There's a reason this card is 4 mana. Was trading our get lost bad for 3 steps there? Maybe not. Do you think? I don't think they would have 3 steps it though. Then I end up giving them I just end up giving them 2 maps when they have a Fountain Port. Like, it would be good for us if they 3-stepped it, but I don't think they're tapping out on their turn to save Elspeth, in my opinion. And they could just accept 2 maps and sack to draw cards. 4 mana seems like a lot, but it's Helix plus Terras plus Uncounterable. Yeah. It is. And Terra Sunder is gone too, so... Look, people play Terra Sunder. Alright. And it's a brand new sky. It's a brand new sky. And it's a brand new sky. I guess I'll bounce the Overlord here, right? It's a bit better. Bounce the Overlord, or is it better to just like 4 damage, bounce the token? Yeah, that's probably better. Return a spell to hand. No, I think bouncing the token is maybe a bit better. And dealing 4. Oh, thanks, Pit. I'll take a look at it at some point. Potentially. Ooh. We can uncounterable High Noon. Is that even good? Or just play High Noon. Get it negated. That's fine. Just play High Noon. Trigger the prowess. Hey, tell me what you hate about it. Yep. Hey, yeah. I'd rather no more lies this thing and grab a Sphinx maybe. It's a lot of damage we're dealing here, by the way. No more lies in a 3-steps or a Sphinx with a secret attack. Start insert a sorcery card in your graveyard. Gains flashback until end of turn. We already played a land, so it's not 2 counters. Should we deal 8 damage here? I can respond. No, I guess I can't. I could have done a Get Lost or a Consult and do 10 damage, but it's probably okay to just do it like this. Hey, yeah. Star Cage, and that's your only spell. I could just Get Lost this. No, I can't. Resolves. So where are we at? 15 minutes to their 18. Free 2 life, nice opponent. Whatever. It doesn't matter too much. Look, opponent's at 9. We've got inevitable defeats. That's 3 uncounterable deal 9 damage. Plus High Noon. They're pretty dead. Mm-hmm. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I could just play the dreams here. I mean, I'm not gonna play anything else on my turn, so because of High Noon, just pass. And I'll just play Consult uncounterable in a turn. We really need a Ral so we can Emblem Storm Inevitable Defeat lethal. That would be sick. What is... This is being hard cast. Okay, I'll just 3 steps it. Counter, draw 2. I mean, there's no reason to make it uncounterable anymore, so it's... Alright, that's game. Didn't you just have lethal? How did I have lethal, buddy? Defeat plus High Noon? Oh, they were at 8. They took... Why were they... When did they go down to 8? Yeah, I guess I did have lethal. I also had lethal on my, like, even after the 3 steps, right? But yeah, opponent was at 8. Do we want the other High Noon? What did we learn about their deck? Not much. Just control, shenanigans. I think I like the High Noon. They've got a bunch of... They're slamming Elspeth. They are playing Overlords. Maybe I just take out 1 Get Lost. It's like, it's fine at killing Elspeth, but I also have counters for Elspeth, Duress, Inevitable Defeat. I think it's okay to just cut 1. High Noon seems a bit better. Play it on turn 2. Our spells are more impactful at the top end, so High Noon seems favorable. Yeah. I do agree that our spells are more impactful. Another basic. Stupid. Stupid basics. Always stuck in hand. This might be a counter stock up. Opponent's on the play. They have no reason not to play stock up. Yeah. Stock up is definitely a card I am happy countering. Alright, no black mana. Not yet. And we have 13 minutes. Okay. This right here, I mean, I'm staring at a lot of burn damage. 712. Yeah, I'll counter this. Is High Noon just Lightning Axe? No, it's not. It's better than that. It's definitely better. If you're able to, if you have a High Noon in play, your opponent casts any spell and you can just Jeskai Revelation, bounce it immediately. Or, like, just resolve Jeskai Revelation. They're gonna play Consult or Regent here. And I probably just counter it. Draw 2, counter draw 2. They're missing land drops. Only 4 cards. Yeah, I think it's probably fine to counter draw 2. Okay. You could be... High Noon plus Jeskai is so OP because they also have to answer the token on the following turns, and that takes their 1 spell. Yeah. It is really, really good with this. Also, you get to untap. And then you have, you know, yeah, it's really OP. These two together are very good. I think I'm fine just playing this. If this gets countered, then I can play Stock Up. And it's also playing around No More Lies. You just negate it. Okay. I don't think I will play Stock Up now. I was going to play Stock Up if they played 3 steps ahead. Now I just sit, I believe. I don't want to give them a No More Lies. a good No More Lies, I should say. Especially if they're missing land drops. Now I'll play Stock Up. Because now they have to like either double No More Lies or just 3 steps ahead, and then I can No More Lies it. Alright, just resolves. Okay, we've got 6 lands. It's probably just Verge Rev? Could be White Overlord. I don't mind doing land right Overlord. And then just saying go, next turn playing Overlord. Yeah, that seems a little bit better for our mana. I like it. Played Final Fantasy Store Champs against a list that was on 4 High Noon main deck. That's crazy. This is what happens, by the way, like, just countered all their draw spells and they're missing land drops. It's pretty lucky. I did not expect the Dispelling Exhale in blue-white. Because you could just play No More Lies. Playing both? So weird. Okay. That's so weird. Why would you do that? Alright. Opponent is done playing spells. Basically. I don't have to watch out for my clock too much. Interesting that opponent decided to play Temple Scribe with Verge. I think that's probably just not having enough. It's not like an interesting decision. They probably are just playing 4 Verges and like 1 Temple or something. Just looking for our Mistrise Village. That was actually thrown away. Yep. Okay. I think we might want to... Is there anything we want to change that we saw? Yeah, GG.